Thanks.
Let's now bring in Dr. Robert Califf. He has served twice as the commissioner of the FDA and is currently an adjunct professor of medicine at Duke University. Dr. Califf, I see you were appointed by Biden, but you also served. Have you served under both presidents, Trump and Biden?
Biden and Obama.
Biden and Obama, I see. So talk a little bit about, from your point of view, has the FDA done everything it can here? Does this have anything to do with the changes that have been made with the MAHA movement and everything else? What are the facts? What do we know?
Well, I don't have a whole lot of facts on hand because so much is happening and not a lot of it has been talked about publicly. But I think your reporter did a great job actually just now of sort of summarizing very succinctly what the issue is. This is a very difficult test to do, and it's not uncommon to have tests that are right on the borderline between positive and negative. Remember, you're trying to get a small amount of this parasite that's in a head of lettuce, isolate the DNA and amplify it, and then try to do the test. There's a lot to that. It's not at all surprising that there are equivocal results. But
go ahead.
But he also pointed out that there's a whole line of epidemiologic data. They ask people, where did you eat? What did you eat? And then trace where it came from. It's all pointing to this very same place. It's just part of the human brain that we want to look for a test result that's like the smoking gun, but it very often doesn't work that way. So I'd be shocked if the FDA is not, and the USDA are not doing everything they possibly can, CDC, all together to try to solve this problem. But I'd also have to say, I love the quote, it shouldn't take 40 episodes of explosive diarrhea a day to figure out that we need to fund our public health system adequately for things like food safety.
Right. And some are pointing to, in 2025, the FDA was suspending, quality control for its food testing laboratories as a result of staff cuts. I don't know the status of that, as of today. But it appears at least somewhat unclear. And obviously, this is a bigger outbreak than usual. We spoke to Vanderbilt expert Dr. William Schaffner last week, and he said the problem is it can take weeks for people to feel symptoms after eating a tainted product. And so good luck trying to remember everything you ate. What else would you say about trying to get to the source of this? What would the FDA normally be doing? Why do you think it's taking longer this time?
Well, it's an army of people, and you and your reporter have done a good job. You have to have laboratories that are able to test. There used to be a committee between USDA and FDA that looked at food safety and ongoing scientific issues. They don't track cyclospora anymore. That was a decision. I think DOJ in general will go down as an unmitigated disaster, particularly in the area of public health. But this is an example. It is very hard to say this specific case, the cuts had anything to do with the ultimate outcome. But you begin to add up these things, it means a lot.
Right.
So I think I'm sure people are working hard. We need as much transparency as we can get. We probably need to relook at the question of how we're organized. Should there be an oversight board on food safety?